Welcome to Hornbeam Wood Hedgehog Sanctuary. This is quite a big project. I'm really chuffed to bits about this to tell you all about it. This video is just a brief video showing some of the construction and the end sort of building. This building is an education awareness shelter, and it's for children, local children's groups, Beavers, Cub Scouts, Rainbows, Brownies, Girl Guiding, for education awareness talks on hedgehogs. Basically a way for me to engage the local kids and help to spread awareness and encourage them to help wildlife, specifically hedgehogs. So encouraging the next generation to hopefully carry on looking after the hedgehogs, because they are on the red list becoming endangered. So this shelter, the whole purpose of it is just to keep the rain, the weather off the children while I have a chat with them about hedgehogs. Previously they were outside in the field getting wet and everything else like this. So it's really nice, a much nicer environment to actually do these talks to the kids. But it also provides a little bit of extra facilities, blackboard, and obviously more space inside. Where it's dry, they can do other practical activities while they visit the sanctuary. So there's a few people I'd like to thank. Obviously the actual building itself was paid for by the Harpenden Trust. Fantastic, really appreciate it. Thanks very much for Emma from the Harpenden Trust as well. She's been great. I'd also like to thank Kevin, who actually constructed the shelter. We were desperate at the time. He doesn't do this normally. He does kitchens, bespoke kitchens and things like that, but we were desperate and really needed it built, because the whole purpose of it was to carry on using it through the autumn winter times, where we'd normally stop doing these educational talks because of the COVID. Everything stopped this whole year, and we lost all sort of revenue fundings from talks and things like that. So it will provide the charity more ability to generate income, but also it will provide a fantastic place to educate hundreds, if not thousands, of children for the future years. So it's a big project building for us. So chuffed to bits with it. I also like to thank Ben, who's not in the video. He's a local tree surgeon. He donated the wood chippings on there. So enjoy the video. Thank you so much for all your support, and we can't wait to use this, and hopefully we'll be able to sort of do some videos in the future with this actually being used, hopefully this year, but I think it'll probably be next year, but we'll see. All right, thank you. Been very kindly helping us. It's not something he normally does, but we were kind of desperate, and he did a fantastic job coming out here and giving us a hand doing all the work. So I'll just introduce you to him once he's put these in. Hi, Kevin.
Hello.
Thank you so much for doing this. It's fantastic. It's not what you normally do, is it, Kevin?
No.
But so what sort of work do you normally do locally? Is it in the Harpenden area, Wee Hampstead? What areas do you cover?
All over.
All over?
Yeah, I go right down to sort of Kingston,
Right.
London,
Yep.
North London, South London, anywhere really.
And what sort of work do you normally do? This isn't normal for you, is it?
Bespoke joinery, so cabinets, wardrobes. I do the odd kitchen.
Yep.
I make furniture.
There you go. So custom builds.
Yeah, bespoke. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Bit
So-
like this. This is bespoke. I'm in the cold and not the warm.
Yeah, it has been extremely cold, especially early in the morning, isn't it, Kevin?
Yeah.
It has been cold. But he's doing a fantastic job, and we really do appreciate this for Kevin. So thanks very much, Kevin. So I'll just explain a bit more about what it is that Kevin's building here. So this is it's a shelter, so the whole front of this is open. I'll do some more updates on the sort of end progress of this, but as you can see, it's kind of open at the front. And then we've got a big it's going to be a whiteboard here. And from that whiteboard, there'll be kids, so there'll be some seats along here. At least 30 children will be to get in here. And it's for education awareness talks for Beavers, Cub Scouts, Brownies, Girl Guiding, and some schools as well that come up for educational talks on hedgehogs. So this is the whole shelter is framed in wood, and there's cement in the posts, the 4 posts at the corners, and then on top we will have some metal sheeting, so it'll be completely watertight. There'll still be some drafts coming in, but the main thing is they won't get wet when they're sitting down in here. So yeah, and then hopefully we're going to get some wood chippings on the base there as well. So yeah, that's a bit of progress so far. So thank you very much. All right, this is an update video on the educational awareness shelter that has been kindly granted and gifted to the hedgehogs by the Harpenden Trust. It is complete.
We're just waiting for some wood chipping, so I'm hoping it's going to arrive today. But so here it is. It's a pretty big span. So there was some complications in this. So at the moment on the floor, there is some underlay on top of this. I'm hoping today we're going to have some wood chippings. And on top of the wood chippings, I'm going to put the seats. So I'm not too sure what seats I'm going to use, but I'm probably going to have sort of stretch of them in lines along here. The blackboard's done, so that's cool. It's pretty big as well. It's 2.4 meters or something in length. That's all sorted. And we've got a gate. Hold on, Fern. Hold on. We've got a gate here. It goes out into the woods. So after the talks, I do educational talks. I take the kids out to this is for the Beavers, Cubs, Scouts, Rainbows, children's groups around the local area. Just give them education on hedgehogs and awareness, things like that. But afterwards, we do go into the woods and we do look at ways they can help hedgehogs out in their gardens. So this is an exit route, I guess you could say, into the wood. I don't know if I showed this on camera before. Probably not. But yeah, straight out into the woods. You all right, Fern? You got 2 frisbees there, Fern. Come on. Come on. Come on, here you go. So yeah, it's got a little latch on there. The timber's all treated, so it doesn't need any work doing to it. We had to brace the roof because it was bowing a little bit. It was sagging a bit, so we had to put these double beams in the middle there, and then the roof's on, nice and solid. So the idea, of course, the whole point of this shelter is to keep the weather off the kids when I'm having a chat with them. Previously they were just out in the fields, so this is going to be a nice place to do the talks for them. So yeah, pretty chuffed with it really. So yeah, waiting today for the wood chippings. I'll just stand back so you can have a sort of bigger look at it. There you go. Looking pretty good. But yeah, so hopefully an hour or so we'll be getting a delivery of some wood chippings, very kindly donated, I will say, by a local tree surgeon. So I'll be getting a picture of his truck when he comes in. He doesn't want to be on camera, but I'll get a picture of his truck anyway, his logo. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Just had a phone call. Wood chippings arriving soon, so I'm getting ready at the gate for Baz or Ben to come and deliver these this truckload of wood chippings. So I can't wait. So we're at the front field at the moment. Not a very nice day today, but over there we're right at the top of the valley in sort of Harpenden, sort of wee Hampstead side. But yeah, down there is a long way off down there, but that's Harpenden. Pretty windy up here. All right, so hopefully a few minutes back on video again. I hear a track coming. Or Landy. In. There we go. Right, let's go and get this this wood chipping down. Wood chipping's down. I'll be moving this over later. Yeah, all right, Fern. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're done. We're ready for the grand opening of the education and awareness shelter. I'm pretty chuffed with this. So we put some wood chippings and foliage on top. It's basically to stop the weeds coming through underneath here. I've got some logs, and on top of the logs I put some old beams for the seats, so maybe 30 children or something like that.
we've got a little hedgehog on the wall up there now. A little shelf above it. Put a little shelf below the blackboard as well. And I've put some fancy lights up because it's festive soon. So I thought I'd put some little Christmassy lights up. There isn't actually any lights in here. I might, well, I will actually probably get some 12-volt lights in here eventually. But there, so pretty chuffed. Yeah, so we've got plenty of space in here. And I'm pretty sure, although COVID's a bit of a nightmare at the moment, this will be well used next year, that's for sure. Or maybe as soon as the COVID restrictions stop people from going out. So yeah, pretty good. So just waiting for the grand opening, which should be soon. See you soon. You like the seat, do you, Phil? Yeah? Yeah? Hey. All right, go on then. Go on then.